He cheated on me with Bunny.
And I would like to make it clear that is not Bunny from the broadcast. Bunny from the broadcast is a pure soul. She would never. Okay? She would never. This person here, Piper Frasier, has 19.3K subscribers. And the title of this video is Observe is My Abuser. The truth about Logan Portenier and our divorce. Now, if you don't know who the Observe is, it's this guy. The guy who talks about what people look like when they're like talking, like their positions, what their positions of how they're talking and their body language, what it looks like. Yeah, that's this guy right here. This is the now ex-wife. So let's watch this.
Hi, this is Piper. You know me from the YouTube channel Observe with Logan Portenier. Today I'm divorcing him, and I'm literally at the courthouse. I will be there in an hour, and he will be appearing remotely through Zoom, and I will be divorced. And
she seems... Okay, so I watched like maybe first like minute of this, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch it on stream. The one thing I got about this is she seems really sad, but she also seems nervous to me. You know? So.
And free to speak on who he is. Because who he is a f***ing monster.
Oh! And she came right out the gate with it. She came out right out the gate.
He is a gaslighting, abusive, manipulative, lying monster. He has no credentials for what he does. He has made up all of his experience.
Ooh. She said that he has no experience and no credentials on what he does. As a matter of fact, she's saying that he made up those credentials. Did y'all catch that?
He has no credentials for what he does. He has made up all of his experience. None of it is real. He's never trained anyone. He's never worked on any cases. He's never... Anything he says that he's done, he's never done it. He's never even taken the master's course that he promotes.
What? What? Ooh. Man. I'm surprised, but I'm not. Of course, the guy whose career is based around people lying is good at masking his own behavior. I mean, probably so. Now, remember, these are just accusations. I don't think she shows any proof for any of this. So, we have to take it for what it is, okay? So, right now, we have to say allegations. All right? We have to say allegations. Just remember that.
His manager, Bunny, is his girlfriend who he cheated on me with. Ooh! And now lives with.
Ooh! Oh my God. Oh, she's mad. She's mad.
So when he says the Observe team or something, it's just Bunny. She's his employee and they're sleeping together. So do with that information as you will.
Oh!
When I was in my relationship with him, he was incredibly psychologically, emotionally, mentally, physically, and sexually abusive to me.
Oh my God, I didn't get to that part. Girl, what?
Psychologically, emotionally, mentally, physically, and sexually abusive to me.
Oh, wow. Oh my God, that's not good. That's not good.
He would bait me throughout the day with flirtatious texts and then accuse me of being a sex addict when I would try to initiate sex with him. And then he would initiate at the worst times when I was emotionally down or had been manipulated by him, or he was love bombing, and then he would initiate sex and knew.
That right there was probably the guilt. Okay, so if this is true, okay, let me put it in there. If this is true, because again, we don't see receipts, okay? If this is true, that was probably his own guilty conscience because he knew he was cheating on her. You know?
Knew that I would give in. So he, under psychological duress, would trick me into having sex with him. So he raped me over and over.
Oh my God!
Over years.
Ma'am. Oh. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling about that. Woo! That's a real hard, wow. Okay, all right. I don't know what to do with that one. Whew.
And would play with my mind in every aspect. He used my illness, endometriosis, against me. He led me into psychosis with the way he was treating me. I experienced psychosis almost every day for nearly a year because of the way he was treating me. And he didn't give a fuck. He didn't care. He would do whatever he wanted, do to me whatever he wanted, didn't care at all what was happening to me mentally or emotionally.
Okay, we have to treat this like allegations because there is no, she's not showing any kind of proof of any of this. You know what I'm saying? We don't have any proof of any of this. She's just talking in front of a camera, all right?
Emotionally or physically. I was a burden to him. He would tell me that he couldn't be mad at a concept of my illness.
Okay, wait. Let me also reiterate that doesn't mean that she's lying. I'm not saying that she's lying at all. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we don't have both sides of the story and we don't have any proof of anything that she's claiming. And we haven't heard from him also. So it doesn't mean that I'm not saying she's lying. What I'm saying is we have to treat it like allegations because we don't have any kind of proof. You know? So I just want to make that very clear.
He would tell me that he couldn't be mad at a concept of my illness. He had to be mad at me. He, near the end of our relationship, said that it was no longer his responsibility to pay for my well-being, but he wouldn't allow me to get a job. When I would say, I'll get a job, he would say, how would that make me look making a disabled person work? And this would be after he would scream at me, like literally in my face, scream at me for hours saying, you do nothing, you provide nothing, I do everything for you, you do absolutely nothing. And I would say, okay, I'll go get a job. And then he would respond with that. And I never had access to our money, never, other than grocery shopping. And even then, most of the time it was declined.
Wait, you're talking about you went to the grocery store and it would mostly end up being declined? What?
And I never had access to our money, never, other than grocery shopping, and even then, most of the time it was declined.
Oh, God.
He cheated on me with Bunny.
And I would like to make it clear that is not Bunny from the broadcast. Bunny from the broadcast is a pure soul. She would never. Okay? She would never. Okay? I want to make that very clear. That is not Bunny from the notorious broadcast. Okay? Just saying.
Pushed me into a wall.
Oh!
He trapped me in a car so he could scream at me. I tried to call the police on him many times and he would take my phone out of my hand. He would hit.
Ooh.
call the police on him many times, and he would take my phone out of my hand. He would hit our dogs.
Not the dogs, bro. Not the dogs, bro. Not the dogs, man. Come on. Oh, I tell you what, if... Oh, bro.
He would not get me food when I was trapped on the couch or in bed because of my illness. He would just let me go hungry or thirsty because he was busy and how...
Okay, all right. Okay, so... Oh, God, how do I put this? If you put all these allegations together into one, I will say, I can see somebody looking at this video and thinking that it's outlandish because of everything that she's saying. You know what I'm saying? I can definitely look at people. I can definitely see people looking at this video and saying, girl, do you understand everything that you're saying? And that, it sounds like she was a prisoner.
Dare I ask him? This is really hard. I can't do this. I can't speak on everything that he did right now. It is too difficult for me. Maybe at a future date I'll speak about everything, but just know that he is a horrible monster who deserves nothing in this world. He deserves the pits of hell for what he did to me.
Okay, Roar, I will say this. I've been through an abusive relationship, and some of the things that she said, I absolutely went through the same thing. Okay? I'm not saying that she's lying. I'm just saying this is a lot of claims. A lot of claims that would make it sound like she was a prisoner. So... Y'all don't know what endometriosis is? Okay, hold on. Because apparently, y'all don't know what endometriosis is. Endometriosis is a disease in which tissue similar to the lining of the uterus grows outside the uterus. It can cause severe pain in the pelvis and make it harder to get pregnant. Endometriosis can start a person's first menstrual period and last until menopause. It's very, 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 very painful. Take a period pain, times it by 1,000, and for longer durations of time. That's what endometriosis is. It can literally make you where you can't move because it hurts that bad. Okay, Kangaloope, am I wrong or am I right? Well, I know I'm right by what I read, but my extra, am I right? Because Kangaloope said that she has it. It's the worst, yeah. Yeah, it's very debilitating. It's very, when it, like, I guess you call it flare up or whatever, when the pain comes, it's very debilitating. So, it's not like a period pain. It's worse. It's like hella worse. So, the comments about not getting your own food, when you're in pain like that and you can't move, you can't move. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. So, just to give y'all a heads up on what it is. Yeah, it is terrible. It's a very terrible disease to have. I guess it's a disease. Yeah. So, just to give y'all a heads up on what it is, you know. That's what we do here. We educate the masses. All right. Yeah, that makes sense now. Exactly, Star. Exactly. Let me go back a couple seconds. Hold on. Okay.
Speak about everything, but just know that he is a horrible fucking monster who deserves nothing in this world. He deserves the pits of hell for what he did to me.
I mean, if he did all that, then I don't blame her for saying that. Just saying.
He does not deserve to have a platform, especially one where he goes about saying that he's a voice for the abused. He deserves to rot in hell. And I have no shame saying that whatsoever.
You know, it's kind of funny. Okay, so if this is true, again, isn't it funny how it always works out that way? Well, no, not always. How it a lot of times works out that way, where like you see these men going, I'm a feminist, I stand up for women, and they're some of the biggest misogynists out there. But they try to do it behind closed doors where nobody sees it. Or, you know, I fight for victims' rights, and they really don't. They're just pandering to whatever audience or whatever audience that they have. And they're just faking it for the clout. We see that all the time. You know?
However, I'm moving on for me. But also for me, I need to say this because it's part of me moving on. Part of me moving on means that I'm not going to just lie and let him get away with the abuse, because he's getting out of this divorce with nothing. I'm getting no money, nothing. Even what I'm owed is not getting to me because I can't handle his throwing a fit any longer. It is emotionally exhausting and I cannot handle it. So I've given up. I've thrown in the towel and said, it, I'll get divorced. As long as that happens, I can move forward.
Wait, you're not getting anything? Ma'am. Luna, I'll show you. Hold on one second. I'll show it again. You're not getting anything? Ma'am. Oh, no. I mean, I don't know. I can't. Well, with my divorce, I didn't get anything. We were only technically married not even a year. We were like 2 months shy of being married a year before I kicked him out. But we were together almost 10. But I didn't get anything. As a matter of fact, I let him take like 3/4 of what was in the house. I'm like, get out. I don't want anything that reminds me of you. Take it all. I do not care. Boohoo says, I want to believe her, but I don't know if she's over-exaggerating. I can't blame her for wanting revenge, though, if he was truly wrong. Exactly. That's why I'm literally talking about this like this. These are allegations, because we don't have proof of, and I'm not expecting proof of the R word, okay? I'm not expecting proof of that. But, like, of him, like, gaslighting her or telling her one thing, doing another, or even the cheat. We don't have proof of any of that. So, these are straight up allegations. So.
Because I can't move forward when he's dragging me down every day. So, I hope his career is destroyed. I hope he ends up in the pits of hell.
Oh, honey. Oh, honey. That's not a good move to say that. That's not a good move to say that, because people are going to look at this video and tear you apart. Oh, my God. I'm not tearing her apart because I don't know. I mean, like Boohoo said, I mean, she could be exaggerating some things. She could be telling the truth. We don't know. We don't know. So I'm not going to tear her apart just for saying it. But I'm also not going to sit here and say I believe you 100% either. You know, I'm not, I'm not, no. I don't know. She didn't tell us, Elena. This is only a 5-minute video. Apparently she's going to make another one. I don't know.
He deserves nothing less.
Okay, so you want to know who the Observe is? It's this YouTube channel. He has 763K subscribers, and he's the guy that does the body language. Well, he's one of the people on YouTube who does body language videos. That's what he does, body language videos. And that is who she is divorcing. Yes, it's him. It's him. So, I don't know. I mean, is he going to come out with a video about this? Or, oh my God. Can you imagine, because he does body language, can you imagine him going over her video and debunking, or trying to debunk her by her body language? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh no. But apparently she said, now, to me, I want to know about, definitely, I want to know about all of it, obviously. But I definitely want to know about, you talk about you have these credentials. And you talk about that you had these classes and you took these classes and you've done this and you've done that and you haven't done any of that and you've been lying to your audience? Bruh. So we'll see. We'll see if he gives a response. I don't know if he will. He may not. Because her video... Well, her video's got 16,000 views. Oh, here it is. Wait. She says something here. To everyone who wanted proof, just know I tried over and over again to record or call the police, but he would rip my phone from my hands. I also knew as soon as he was caught, he always put on a calm demeanor and said everything was fine to make me look crazy. Expecting victims to have proof, it was a form of victim blaming, believe survivors. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. That's not going to go over well with a certain crowd. That's not going to go over very well with a certain crowd. I get the sentiment, though. I get the sentiment. And I definitely listen to victims, survivors, however you want to put it. Okay? I do listen, but yeah. Yeah, this statement here is not going to look good to a certain crowd. Okay, well, that was that video.